Caleb Williams had himself a great night yesterday, going 19 of 28 when it came down to 298 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 turnovers, a QB rating of 142.6, no sacks, the first time of his NFL career that Caleb Williams was not sacked in a game. And when you look at the deep ball was there for Caleb Williams as well. Not to say that Caleb Williams did not have some overthrows. He had some missed opportunities. He did, and those are things that he's going to have to grow from. But, overall, 2 long touchdown passes, a 35-yard touchdown to Rome Odunze, and then the flea flicker pass as well, where, keep in mind, it was a bad pitch by DeAndre Swift, but 65-yard touchdown to Luther Burden III. It was a really good night for Caleb Williams, and this was the most kind of in rhythm that we've seen Caleb Williams in owning this Chicago Bears offense. There are still its moments where, of course, it could be better. That's always going to happen in every game. And we all know Caleb Williams is not near a finished product yet. But for all the roars of Caleb Williams and all the concern around him and all that type of thing, this game went a long way in showing that, hey, there's a hell of a quarterback. For people that doubted that, right, which I've been saying that, yeah, Caleb has some things that he needed to grow through, but there's a good quarterback in there, and Caleb Williams' numbers have been solid up until this point. Caleb Williams is having himself a year, man. You got to give Caleb Williams credit for what it is. He is now tied for the most thrown touchdown passes in the NFL so far this year, and you just got to give him credit for that. Like, all things given, Caleb Williams is top 10 in yards per game passing. He's tied for number 1 in most touchdown passes on the season so far. So these are all things that are there. Now, I mean, the Detroit Lions, they play today against Baltimore. Jared Goff is only one back. He's probably going to become number 1, but Caleb Williams is going to be right there, towards the top of the league in that. And so there are things that are definitely going Caleb Williams' way. There are things that Caleb Williams is definitely improving on as a quarterback. And if people want to act like that's not the case, let that be on them, because Caleb Williams is growing in the way that we've needed him to grow as a quarterback, and we just got to see that progress continue for Caleb Williams. But he was definitely one of the standouts in the way that he operated the game. And, not all things perfect, but a lot of things really good for him. And then the next player I want to talk about and acknowledge is Luther Burden III. Ben Johnson followed up on what he said as far as getting Luther Burden III more involved in the game. Colston Loveland, went down with a hip injury. I think the first pass play was to Colston Loveland. But he goes down with a hip injury. I don't like the way we didn't get the tight ends more involved. Like Ben Johnson said, only 1 target to Colston, only 1 target to Cole Kmet. But those things aside, he did what he said he was going to do with Luther Burden. Luther Burden, 2 receptions. In this game, he's had 3 targets for 101 yards and his first NFL touchdown. So he had a really good game. He also had 1 rush for 7 yards as well. So